Hello boys and girls, my name is White Rhino PSO, and today I am playing more Orion Trail. I'm still on the away mission to, I guess it's a Class M planet, no, it's a moon around the Class M planet, I think, led by Jackson with his pop zombies. And we just finished successfully solving a puzzle involving glowing sidewalk sections, but somehow it cost us one of our people, but we gained 50 more fuel, so we're doing real good on fuel. Dance off. Jackson faces the away team and informs Gary that it is customary for all new arrivals to participate in a dance-off. I should have sent the captain because he just kicked somebody's ass in a dance competition. Those who succeed will be rewarded handsomely. Those who fail, not so much. Well, I've got no bravado and no science, so I don't feel safe doing either of those, but I've got 2 tactics, so I will question the rules. Gary says that they are the ones who should dance on the floor in the round. Jackson disagrees. A dispute about the rules of the dance-off ensues. So as I'm losing people, I'm losing chances in this. Oh, Jesus. Oh, critical failure. Jackson yells, "Silence! I make the rules!" His rules are both complex and entirely favorable to his own team. It's fixed. Your team has no choice but to dance in a stilted competition during which a few of them are injured. So we lose a person, and once more Gary loses a hit point. This is not going very well anymore. Ethical dilemma. The pop zombies are really cool. It's clear that they don't understand the context of the transmission they've built their entire civilization around. Should Gary to tell Jackson? Tell him the truth or keep the secret? I have a feeling that telling the truth when your entire civilization is built around a thing is probably not the best idea, so I'm going to keep the secret. Gary decides that it's important not to interfere, so the pop zombies should be allowed to exist exactly as they are, without understanding the context. They continue to exist naively in their funky, dance-filled bubble, and Gary gains a science. Farewell party. Despite any differences, both your team and the pop zombies have enjoyed your visit. As you prepare to leave their moon, your new friends throw you a super fun farewell party and send you packing with lots of leftovers. What swell zombies. Somehow that also gains me 5 people, so I guess we have 5 pop zombies on the crew now? And a bunch more food. So that went pretty well. Ooh, I'm not sure I like that ship being there. Next option, Class V-Star. A little bit more pinkish. Oh, Jesus. Alien Obelisk. Before you, floating in the darkness of space, is an ancient carved obelisk covered in various alien languages. The carved characters shift and change in front of your eyes. It seems to be made of a very strange material. I can study it for more diplomacy, or study the writing for more diplomacy, or the construction for more science. I'm gonna go with science. The obelisk seems to be made of stone, but not. The material rearranges itself through different electrical impulses coming from a crystalline core. The experiment to make this discovery destroyed the carved letters, but, you know, science. Alright, finally at the planet, and I got an achievement for that. I'm not sure what that one was for. The alien intruder. Internal sensors detect an alien presence has suddenly appeared aboard your ship. The alien has given no indication of its intentions. I wonder. I just watched the Game Grumps recently put out Danny playing Space Quest 2. So afterward, I watched him play through Space Quest 3, where he ended up buying an Astro Chicken hat that I don't think he ever wore. I wonder if that's what a reference to the Astro Chicken hat from that game. So 4 science to learn as much as possible. 4 tactics. I'm going to use my new science. Actually, no, tactics is 5? so I'll limit the aliens' movement about the ship. You activate the internal shields to seal the ship into sections. As much as I would have liked to try that science option, I gotta go with what I have the most numbers in, usually. Cornered in the kitchen, the alien converts nearby food stores into a mysterious goo, sprays a nearby crew member with it, and disappears. Later in the medbay, the sprayed crew member spontaneously replicates, adding to your crew size. So I only lost 3 food, but I gained 4 people, so I've now definitely gained more than I lost during that away mission. Now I've got 3 options, though. Green Nebula, an unknown, Class X Dwarf for an unknown, or more fuel. I think I might be okay with fuel for now. I think I'm going to go with the Class X Dwarf just because then it gives me a couple options. Not that they're anything different from each other, but a Green Star, theoretically, these shouldn't exist. Kind of makes me want to play FTL at some point in the near future after seeing the map again. Crisis, bad hair day. Your comm screen flashes on. Prepare to meet your annihilation, says an alien with the stupidest looking hair ever. The bridge crew tries not to laugh. It looks like he has a dead animal on his head. It's hard to take him seriously. Gain an unknown for a loss of crew or gain food. I'm decent on food and fuel, so I'm going to go with the complimenting on his hair. Making it harder for your crew to keep it together and not laugh, you compliment the alien's hair. Would he be willing to share his styling tips with members of your crew? You'll happily beam over a delegation, and you're grateful for the help. 50-50 chance with a 3 on any one danger option. Oh, that's not good. Unless it was going to give me a second little boost, I was pretty sure that that was going to be a failure. You are a shallow race, caring only for appearances, he booms. You disappoint me. You're not worth the phaser blast to kill you with. Send me over a few crew members to experiment on, then be on your way. They will be missed. Okay, so I lost 6 people. Puts me back down to 17. Red Nebula. See, I wish... See, like, when you click over here... no. Like, when you click over here, it shows you what you'll get and what the threat is, but then out of scanning range. But what kind of place it is, as well as what the description is, I don't think it really matters. So it'd be better if you couldn't tell what you would get or what the threat level was at a distant scanning range. I don't know if I've been to a Red Nebula, so I'll go there. Oh, great. You've encountered a gravestone. Sensors indicate that there is some sort of floating memorial nearby. Your navigator asks if you want to make a short detour to check it out. Take a shuttle to pay your respects. Magion. He came, he saw, he wasn't missed by the plasma cannon. A group of mourners are here, offering baked goods to anyone that passes by. After repeated offers, you accept. Wake sale. So I get 30 food out of that. And continue on to the Red Nebula. Arbitrary Arbitration. You are hailed by nearby planet Percurium, which customarily flags down travelers to have them weigh in on legal matters. You agree and find out your task is to settle a dispute over a property line between 2 of the planet's inhabitants. The highest I've got would be science for determined validity of the dispute. Costs us fuel, but gains us something. Actually, no, I think I'm going to go with... no, I've got enough food, so yeah, just determine validity. You're flying the flagship of Galaxy Force, equipped with some of the most advanced technological wonders this side of the quadrant. You offer to use your ship's sensors to conduct a neutral third-party investigation. So slightly more than 50% chance. Give me a boost. Oh, son of a bitch. Critical failure. The Percurians are enraged by the mere suggestion, and you discover their legal system is entirely based off of feeling, not fact. Right now, they're feeling furious. You're forced to flee the planet as soon as possible before they do any more damage. That's a lot of fuel going away. And 2 hull, and I lost a diplomacy. That went poorly. Galaxy Force Hauler, one of the Galaxy Force's supply haulers. Useful for requisition and trade for materials. They'll probably need fuel. Oh, I think I might be able... Oh, Jesus, what now? Another gravestone. Let's take a shuttle. Alex Soup Campbell, the Indestructible 2. Not that indestructible. I believe he was the captain I chose in the first time I played. And we did lose our ship, though it was further along in the map than this. Huh. Overly defensive. Damn it, as soon as you finish reading the message, 2 anti-ship weapons pop out of the ground and target the Indestructible 2. By the time you are able to escape, you have taken a few shots. Losing hull. Galaxy Force supply ship. When you enter the star system, you're hailed by a Galaxy Force long-distance supply ship. The pilot lets you know she's been given authority to trade with you should you choose. She also mentions that her trek has been incredibly boring. I can gain hit points for a loss of something, but the only person that's hurt is him. Let's chat. The pilot brushes her hair to the side and grins at you. Yeah, alright. What are you looking for? Upgrades. Let's trade for resources. Okay, so what I can do... Yeah, alright. So if I pay off something, it'll give me credits that I can then spend on other things. I'm gonna lose a bit of food to gain... Oh, shit. Fuel costs 2. Gonna lose a bit more of that and gain some hull. Alright, I'm hoping that this does not mess me up later. The pilot claps her hands together. Alright, anything else you need? Let me see what upgrades there are. The pilot looks you over. Well, sure, we can look into upgrading your ship. What are you interested in? Combat capabilities. The art of war. The pilot laughs. Sure, we can do that for you. I need specifics, though. More guns or more defense at the cost of something. Actually, I'm doing pretty good on both of those. And I think usually if there is a random outcome, it'll be one of these as well as that, and I'm only down on diplomacy and bravado. So I think it's time to go. Your crew continues to mingle with the crew of the supply hauler. Time to go. Next up, Asteroid Belt. Beware Galacula. Rumors spread that the terrible space vampire Galacula could be on board your ship. It is said that a vial of ship fuel worn around one's neck can ward him off. Great. So I lose 100 fuel. Cosmic Storm. The way forward is obscured by an endlessly churning cosmic storm. Green light pulses and flashes from within the thick, vibrant clouds. How will you proceed? I can use FTL to travel the light to outrun the lightning. Coat the ship in conductive Nutripaste. I don't think I had very high tactics last time. I can't remember. It might have been Nutripaste, but I'm going to go with the tactics. Faster than light travel to outrun the lightning. You reassure your chief engineer while explaining your orders a second time. So I've got a 60% chance. I was going to say, please do not boost it ahead. Just before you enter the storm, you jump to Lightspeed. In an instant, it's over. Everyone is alive. The engine room reports that the power reserves were overcharged by the whole ordeal. So I gained back the fuel I lost. Alright, so I've still got about 5 minutes left in this. No, I can make it. I'll just push it a little higher. Class M for an unknown or an asteroid belt for an unknown. I'll go the asteroid belt. Crisis neon shirts. One morning, the iconic red uniforms of the low-ranking crew are suddenly neon-colored. What's going on? Something's gotta be done. The whole neon thing is ugly and hard on the eyes, and neon shirts doesn't roll off the tongue nearly as well. I'll have the shirts analyzed because I'm already down to 15 crew. The science team asks the crew to turn over their uniforms for analysis to see why they've turned neon. Come on, baby. Hey, another positive. The shirts were washed in contaminated water, and that's why they're glowing. Your crew is expected to be fine after a brief quarantine and thorough microbial scrub. And, I don't know her name off the top of my head, but she gains a science. Alright, Class X for an unknown or another asteroid. I'll go with the X, just because then I get more options. Dog gone. A scientist in the medical bay tests a new intelligence serum on his dog. The dog now walks on 2 legs, talks, and has become the most intelligent being on the ship. Some people even think the dog would make a better captain. Ruh-roh. Share the discovery. Put the dog down. Holy crap. You know what? I'm gonna share it. Because I got newly 5 science. Realizing that this creature is a true wonder of genetic engineering, you take the dog on a tour of various galactic science symposiums to share this important knowledge with other scientists in the universe. Scientists with a capital S. Ah, god damn it. Aliens for Ethical Treatment of Animals protest you for doing testing on the dog and treating it as a carnival exhibit. They liberate the dog and he becomes their new spokesperson. Strangely, you find the Aeta t-shirts make decent armor, so I gain a hull but lose 150 fuel. Oh, don't tell me I'm gonna be this friggin' close. I think I lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I might be able to coast in. Maybe. Cytoplasmic ocean. What initially appeared to be a star seemed to be a planetoid covered in a calm golden ocean. Suddenly, your sensors indicate multiple anomalies coming from the planet and inside your ship. If you believed in space ghosts, this would be scary. Well, I'm definitely not landing because that would involve losing fuel. My bravado's higher than my diplomacy, so who's up for a swim? There is something calming and serene about the glistening waters on the planetoid surface. A quick scan indicates it should be safe for consumption, which is enough justification for the crew to start changing into swimsuits. So a true 50-50 on this one. Well, true, but then again, it might... Shit. It might give me that boost for no good reason. Moments after you cannonball into the ocean, moments after you cannonball into the warm, glistening waves, the weather changes dramatically into a chaotic storm. You and the other swimmers struggle to make it back on board amongst massive waves and thunder. Alright. Please let me coast in with 0 fuel. The next outpost along the Orion Trail. Get here at any cost. No. I gotta save the fuel. You receive an SOS signal coming from a nearby cluster of asteroids. Apparently a fuel tanker is stranded and taking a beating from the fast-moving rocks. Based on the telemetry of some of the asteroids, you don't have much time. I need the fuel to make sure. Yes! The besieged crew cheer as you fly closer, but then fall silent once they realize what's happening. 1 asteroid later, their communication cuts out. The game did say, at any cost. Oh, there we go. Congratulations, Viley Stardust. You have successfully traversed the Wilkie May in a most daring expedition. Galaxy Force honors you with the title Admirable Tactician. So 5 tactics orders. a lot more successes this time around. But I did get more critical failures than critical successes. Then it just shows the obituary of how people died. Couldn't handle the reunion. Huh. Alright, and with that success, I now have access to Ursa Major, the home sector of the Urzans. It remains mostly uncharted by Galaxy Force. It'll be a tough task to bear. Bear? No, it's bear. So, now next time I play, I won't be stuck in the Wilkie May all over again. But anyway, that ends this short series of videos, and in 2 days I'll be moving on to another short game in the hopes of eating up further time between now and April. But as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.